Good morning from Provo, everybody. Last night we came back from hiking in the Y, made some dinner and went to bed. And today we are driving to Zion National Park, which is 4 hours south of here. So we're backtracking a little bit. It's actually in the Vegas direction, so we're going back that way. But we should be there hopefully as the sun is setting, and then we'll make some food and get ready for an exciting day tomorrow. So we made it to the Watchman's Campground within Zion National Park just as the sun was setting. It was a gorgeous drive in, and we were able to stop at an outfitter and get equipment tomorrow to hike the Narrows. If you don't know what the Narrows are, it's a trail that goes along a river and in through the river in a canyon in Zion National Park, and you need special equipment to do it because you have to walk in the water pretty much the whole way. So we're super excited about that. We're going to do that tomorrow, but first we need to get some rest. See you in the morning. Good morning from Zion National Park. Today, like I mentioned before, we got special gear. We got dry suits to hike the Narrows, which is this river that runs through a canyon in Zion National Park. You have to take a shuttle to get there, so our shuttle ticket isn't for a little bit. But I think right now we're gonna check out the visitor center, then pack some lunches and get ready to get on the bus. So we're on the shuttle to the Narrows trailhead, which is the last stop. And I'm not sure how long it's gonna take, but hopefully it'll be pretty beautiful along the way. Alright, so we've gotten off the bus and now we're gonna change into our suits and start hiking down into the river. Alright, dry suit on. Something just doesn't feel right about wearing a winter hat and then getting in the water, but hopefully we stay warm. We'll see how it goes. Alright, getting in the water here. So far, I'm dry. Ugh. But I also haven't gotten that deep. But as you see up there, it gets like knee deep really quickly. So, all right, we're back on the trail here after just going in the water. Ankles are a little bit wet, but warm because the socks are so thick. But our shoes are definitely full of water. But I think that's the way it's supposed to be. So we're gonna keep going.
William, what happened?
My boot is untied. Also,
yeah, it's definitely full of water. It's swishing around in there, but it's warm water.
so that's good. Let's keep going.
So the water is a beautiful shade of blue-green, and then there's all these icicles along the edge of the canyon. This is so awesome. Wow.
First really cool spot is this waterfall right behind me, right there. Wow. This is such a beautiful hike. My feet are still warm. They're full of water, but it's warm water, so that's good. Hope I don't get trench foot.
We've hit really heavy current. Struggling to get up.
All right. That current was a lot stronger than it looked, but we're back on a trail section here along the river. Almost knocked me over. Thankfully it didn't, because if it did, we wouldn't have the video, would we? But this is really exciting. Oh my goodness, look at that. With the snow on the cliff here.
So we're coming up on Narrows Alcove here, which is one of the first big sights to see along the river.
Pretty cool. This canyon is really big. That's another thing. All right, so we're entering a more narrow section here, as you can see behind me.
And I guess we could have climbed over this rock and onto the gravel over here, but we're just gonna try to walk up the river. But it's about a little higher than knee height right now. All right, it's about waist here. Hank's going on land the smart way, but I'm gonna try this. So, actually, never mind. It's too deep. My backpack's gonna get wet. Wow, we're pretty deep down here. So this area here is called Wall Street, and it's because these walls are really thin here, and it actually splits into two. So the main river keeps going this way, but there's a little side channel here, and I think we're gonna check that out right now. Not too deep over here. So if you go up that way, you'll eventually run into a waterfall, but it's a little bit far. So I think we're gonna keep going up the main road here, and hopefully there'll be some other cool stuff that we can see before it's time to turn around. The canyon is thinning here. Encountering some rapids. Wow. Cool with the snow up there. All right, we've kind of reached our end point here. There's some cool rocks behind us that I think were on the map. We're not sure though. We're not really sure how far we've gone, so we're gonna turn back here and make it back in time to catch the bus. Don't want to walk 8 miles back to our car after all this in this wet, soaking suit. So, but yeah, this has been just incredible, really. Just kidding, we decided to go like 100 yards further. And yeah, this is gorgeous here. Way deep down in this canyon. No shoreline here, just water. It's almost waist deep, almost. All right, now we're officially heading back. Hopefully it'll only take us an hour and a half out, since we are working with the current now instead of against it. But it took us about an hour and 45 in, at least that's as far as we went. So hopefully it won't take that long on the way out. All right, man, was that incredible. We made it out of the water and back onto the main trail. We've got a mile to go to the bus stop, but wow, definitely a hike you can't miss. Bucket list item for sure. This is just really incredible. Such a unique experience of getting to walk through the water, even in this cold weather. It's nothing compares. This was just incredible.
I mean, William, did you feel cold?
No, I wasn't that cold. I mean, my feet and ankles are very wet, but I have 2 layers of wetsuit socks on them, so I'm doing pretty well. It's nice warm water. So we made it back to the bus stop after a short mile-long walk on the trail, but we wanted to check out this thing over here, which is called the Pulpit, which is this interesting rock formation right here. It's got like 2 little things that stick up. Yep. Very interesting rock formation. It almost looks like a seahorse in a way.
All right, everybody, great hike today. Now it's time to watch the New Year's special. Good night, see you in the morning.
Good morning, everybody. We are here back at Zion National Park. Today we are doing a short hike, and then we are going to hopefully get on the shuttle again and then go do Emerald Pools, which is shorter than yesterday, but should be really interesting. So that was about 10 minutes of the Watchman's Trail, but we were able to get tickets, boarding passes for the shuttle again today. So we're gonna go do the Emerald Pools, and that should be awesome. Back on the bus. Different stop this time though.
Apart, frequently wash your hands for more than 20 seconds. Avoid touching your face and conversations. Please practice physical distancing.
All right, so we've gotten off the bus and we're gonna do the Kayenta Trail, which is actually an alternate route that leads to the Emerald Pools. So this will take us up to the top one, and then we will come back down and do the lower and the middle pool. Silhouettes of the Zion Canyon here with the Virgin River. This is actually the same river we walked in yesterday. We just were further up.
Hey, Mom,
The cliff with the snow behind me is just beautiful. This is honestly a great time of year to be here because there's huge icicles going down these cliffs in the canyon. Wow.
I guess we could all sit right All we do is kill them. Slower. Kill their skin off. Hey.
So as you go up, the rock formation actually changes shades. So the lower part is red, but the top is more white. And there's actually trees up there.
Why don't we have a snack on the next stop?
So we've made it to the top. This is the upper Emerald Pool here. Nice. Here's the back side of the waterfall. Pretty neat.
Great.
Here's another waterfall.
Did you like it?
It's a little bit icy. Yeah, that's really cool how the water froze over the rocks before it reached the bottom here of the lower pool.
Oh, worth it.
Feels like it's raining right here, but this ice is interesting the way it froze. This might be a little slippery going up. So that was the Emerald Pools. It was a pretty cool hike, very beautiful. I'm sure in the summer that the water level is a little bit higher and it's a little bit nicer. But other than that, like, no complaints. Now we are driving to the Mount Carmel Tunnel, which will take us through the park and then out the other side, and we'll continue on to our next stop, which is Bryce Canyon National Park. So we'll be there tonight.